So what's with the stage? Have you forgotten what kind of movie we're making? All kinds of messed up stuff happened when they were making movies like The Omen or The Exorcist.
Tatiana Hunter with Screen Rant. Hi, Chloe. How are you?
Hi, Tatiana. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I really enjoy the fact that Exorcism is like a meta twist on the horror genre. What's it like for you to walk that line between straightforward horror and then very self-aware?
I'm so happy it was very self-aware because I'm a self-aware queen who is a scaredy cat. So I got to dibble in the genre and also like face my fears and be a part of a really cool film.
Speaking of facing your fears, was there any moment on set that was genuinely scary for you, or alternately one of those funny moments where you're like, oh, this is supposed to be scary, but it's actually hilarious how it's turning out?
When I had to film the possession scene, it was really funny, like screaming out those vulgar things. This was before I got comfortable with cussing. Like before I was like, not a cussing girl. I was like, no, but now I use it for self-expression. And they say people who cuss a lot tend to have a higher IQ and like free their emotions and feelings because they're using it as self-expression constantly. So, you know, that was one where I was cracking up during the whole time.
I love that. You and I then must both be emotionally intelligent masterminds. So yes, go us. Speaking of, you're playing the possessed character for the movie within the movie, and then you're faced with Russell Crowe, who first off is Russell Crowe, and second off is actually possessed in the movie. What's it like to have that back and forth?
It was really cool. There was some confusion at times when we would see our actual chairs on set and then the set of the set chairs, as well as the crafty table. One time I walked up to the crafty table that was actually the prop. And good thing I didn't eat any food because it was stale and hard. And I was directed to the right crafty table.
That is quite the journey, the crafty table journey. I love it.
Yes.
Blake and Lee's bond is nicely developed over the course of the film. But for you as an actor, what's it like building that rapport with Ryan in rehearsals and while filming?
It was amazing. We had such a great time filming, to be honest. And we were the only ones of our age group on set. So a lot of our free time while we were there stuck in Wilmington, North Carolina, we spent a lot of it together. I have a core memory. We went out on Halloween night and we went to this college campus, and, I never had the college experience. We were dancing all night, then it started raining. It was outside, then we were dancing in the rain. It was just really, really great. So that's an experience I'll never forget with them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds so much fun. You said you were a bit of a scaredy cat. Do you have like a horror movie primer, like what you would start someone with if they told you they too were very afraid?
Well, the thing is, I don't watch, possession films. Now, I do love a good murder thriller, something that's a little more realistic, not supernatural. But the reason why I stay away from the supernatural films is because it's very, it's too close for comfort. And I don't want to lower my frequency and actually bring something like that to me. They have a funny story. Well, it's not really funny, but Hollywood Forever, they have movie nights at the cemetery. So my friends were going, they're like, come, it's fine. I watched Romeo and Juliet and Poetic Justice there on 2 separate occasions. And Atlanta even had their last season premiere there. So there was one time, I was there. I was crying over something. And that night I had the worst dreams and my lights were flickering. After that, I said, you know what? I'm good.
No more cemeteries.
No, I stay prayed up. I keep my cross on, and the rest is history.
I love that. Now you're going to be in Fight Night, which we just got a first look at. Looks really exciting. What's it like for you to get to work with all these huge people? Taraji P. Henson, Don Cheadle, Kevin Hart.
It was so amazing being on set. Taraji, I love that queen. Having to work with Samuel L. Jackson, he just made me so comfortable. He is so brilliant. And being able to laugh with Kevin, my fellow Cancer, it's just everyone on set was so amazing. You know, the beautiful Lori Harvey. We didn't actually film together, but you know, we did a couple press things together, and to just know that we get to bring like the sexy retro vibe back and do it in such a fun way with incredible actors is really, really dope. I can't wait for people to see it.
Same. Aside from your acting, I'm also a big fan of your music, you know, both as Chloe and Halle and your solo debut. As you both branch out further in your acting careers, how do you bring that balance back? You know, what keeps you coming back to the music?
Music, I live and breathe it. You know, my mind never turns off creatively, which I'm really grateful about, because I have had those moments where I've had creative blocks or things like that. And I'm in a time where I've been so inspired because I've been living. So I have things to talk about, experiences to write about. And, you know, my latest album, Trouble in Paradise, mastered, turned in. I am so proud of that body of work. It feels like what a summer fling feels like. And if you could put Sonic to it, what the soundtrack behind it would be is that, you know, the push and pull, and I literally got to write about my troubles in paradise. I went to St. Lucia to finish the album, to create it. And even I went to St. Lucia, I flew out my engineer again and I finished mixing it there. So
that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I cannot wait for the world to see The Exorcism and everything else that you do from here on out.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day.
I was saved once. Didn't believe that it could happen again.
Can he be saved?